As I was rinsing my hair out, I noticed big clumps of hair coming out. Y'all aren't gonna learn. Y'all not gonna learn. I don't know how many of these I have to do. Hey guys, it's Traeh, and today's video is a natural hair horror story, you guys' favorite here on my channel. Now, you guys are gonna be getting back to back horror stories this week. You guys asked for it, so I had to do another one. So these horror stories this week are all going to be salon horror stories, and they are crazy. Okay, y'all, they are crazy. Now, if you're new to my channel, I do natural hair horror story videos where I allow you guys to send me your craziest natural hair horror story, and I feature it here on my channel. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you never miss any of these horror stories, because this series is popping. Also, if you guys are loving my hair, I did do a tutorial, so make sure that you go and check it out, because this style is so easy, it's so cute, and it only took me about an hour to do. So definitely go and check that out, and let's jump into this crazy freaking horror story. So I'm going to put the horror story right here, and let's just jump into it. So the email says, "Hey Traeh, I'm a newbie to your YouTube channel, and I have fallen in love with everything you do on YouTube. Thank you so much. I love your natural hair horror stories. Everyone does. It gets me through work. But anyway, I have 2 natural hair horror stories." Okay, so you guys are going to get a 2-for-1 today. So let's go. Let's start with the first one. The first natural hair horror story really isn't natural, but it led me into going natural. It was 2012, my junior year in college, and during this time I was getting relaxers. It was finals, and so I didn't have time to relax my hair like I do every 6 weeks. I've been relaxing my hair ever since I was 14 years old, and getting relaxers ever since I was 5 years old. I know, right? Young. Shaking my head. After finals were over, my friend at the time and I went to the beauty supply store to get a Just For Me relaxer kit. I remember those Just For Me relaxers. I used to use those too. I would say good times, but it really wasn't. But anyway, I had to get Just For Me relaxers because my hair was super fine and thin. This should have been a warning sign right then and there. What beauty supply store doesn't have a Just For Me relaxer kit? I don't know. I always see the Just For Me relaxers. Like, I still to this day see Just For Me relaxers in stores, so I'm not sure. Anyway, they didn't have it, so I ended up getting Motion's relaxer. I remember that one too. I bought the super kind instead of regular. Do not judge me just yet, okay? Just finish reading. All right. I got the super relaxer because it has been 3 months since my last relaxer, and I wanted my hair to be super straight. Again, do not judge me, LOL. Girl, don't worry. I remember doing the same thing. If it's been a long time in between my relaxers, I'll just get a super. Heck, most of the time I would just get a super because I wanted my hair to be nice and silky. And anyway, so I ain't judging you, girl. We went back to my friend's place on campus, and I asked her could she relax my hair. She told me she has never put a relaxer in someone's head before, but I told her it's easy, just read the instructions and everything would be good. Boy, was I wrong, shaking my head. That was the second red flag. So I mixed the ingredients together, parted my hair in 4 sections, and she just put the relaxer on my head. She was like, "Oh wow, that is easy." So I waited 15 minutes per instructions and went to rinse my hair out. I walked to the sink, and her nasty roommates did not clean up the kitchen, nor did they properly put the food down the garbage disposal. Trying to fix the sink took about 7 minutes, until she said just take a shower. I said okay. I grabbed a shampoo and a towel and rinsed my hair out in the shower. As I was rinsing my hair out, I noticed big clumps of hair coming out. When I actually realized what was happening, I started screaming. My friend burst into the bathroom and saw what was happening. I was in the shower just crying. My hair had fallen out. She had to finish washing the relaxer out of my hair because I could not do it. When she got done, I had a huge plug in the back. I thank God that it wasn't noticeable and that was the only area I was missing hair, but it was bothering me. I was so mad at her. I blamed her even though it was my fault. I shouldn't have gotten the super relaxer. I should have went to a different beauty supply store, and I should have put the relaxer in myself. But I think the huge culprit was the kitchen not being clean, which added another 7 minutes to the relaxer being in my hair, which equaled to a total of 22 minutes. That's entirely too long for a relaxer to be on anyone's hair. After that fiasco, I let my plug grow at least a patch of hair back, before I went to the beauty shop. Mind you, this incident happened in December of 2012, and I went to the beauty shop in May 2013 for my 21st birthday. It took 5 months for a patch of hair to grow back there. I went to another friend. This time, she is a licensed cosmetologist and was in a shop. I told her what happened, and she cut my hair into a cute short style. She cut the back even, basically a Nia Long, Toni Braxton haircut, the pixie haircut. After she cut my hair, she then proceeds to put a relaxer in my hair, even though I told her what happened. This time, my hair didn't fall out, but as the weeks went on, the relaxer didn't last. Because my hair was so short, my new growth outgrew my relaxer. I don't know if I said that right, but basically, this is what started my natural hair journey. Since June 2013, I've been natural, but my hair was still damaged because I wasn't properly taking care of my hair. I know I'm my own worst enemy. I would wear sew-ins back to back because I didn't know what to do with my natural hair. My hair would be dry and brittle, just a mess. I almost went back to that creamy crack until my sister, who is natural, told me about the LOC method, the lock method, and told me to go on YouTube to see how to take care of my hair. She is a blessing, y'all just don't understand. When I did that, my hair was healthy again. Now, on to the second part, or the real natural hair horror story. Okay, so the first horror story led her to being natural, and now this is her natural hair horror story. Okay, we'll talk about both at the end. So fast forward to 2015, I've been natural for 2 years now, and I'm still wearing weaves because at the time, weave is life. I have 2 people to do my sew-ins, my girl Jazz and my other girl Mimi. Neither were licensed, but both were in cosmetology school. Now, at the time, Jazz was booked up when I wanted to get my hair done, so I hit up Mimi. Well, Mimi was booked too. Okay. I couldn't wait. I need my hair done as soon as possible. I talked to my friend Jazz. I know, so many Jasmines shaking my head. Okay, so this is a different Jasmine. And she had just gotten her hair done by her high school classmate who was going to cosmetology school at the time. And her hair was laid. So I asked her for the girl's number so that she could do my hair, and she did. I had trust in the woman because she's in cosmetology school, so she's learning. Plus, her prices were cheap compared to going to the shop. I was a broke college student trying to make ends meet. You know the struggle. And if you don't, I'm glad you don't. Girl, listen, I know the struggle, okay? Anyway, everything was good. She was real professional, had great conversation. Now with what I'm about to say next, I know you are going to fuss because you say this all the time. Oh my gosh, what do I say all the time? She was braiding my hair tight, and I didn't say anything because I'm used to people braiding my hair tight and everything still be okay. I am not tender-headed whatsoever, so it really didn't bother me. That is why I didn't speak up. She got finished and my hair was laid. I paid, thanked her, and started snapping up pictures. Now, whenever I get sew-ins, it hurts for like a day, and that's it. But this was still hurting my head. My head was throbbing every day. I'm not used to that. 4 days later, I went over my friend's house so she could help me take down my hair. And when she started unbraiding my hair, her mouth was wide open. I was like, what? I looked in the mirror and saw that my edges were gone. I told y'all I'm selling edges. Y'all thought I was joking. Like, I'm seriously selling edges. Just to let you know. I was like, what the f? Now, you know how important edges are to black women. I was freaking out again. I couldn't believe that my edges were gone. After I got done freaking out, I sat down and said, this is your fault. Can't blame anyone but yourself. My friends were like, I should put her on blast on Facebook, but I decided not to. What I did instead, I sent her a message showing her the pictures of where my edges were missing. She then asked, how come I didn't tell her she was braiding too tight? Again, I'm used to people braiding my hair tight, so it didn't bother me. I didn't ask her for my money back. I just wanted to inform her. At this point, I was just frustrated. My hair wasn't looking right. I was tired of constantly doing my natural hair. I put creamy crack around my edges and got another sew-in. I just won't learn my lesson. Now you can judge me. I'll wait till the end, girl. I'm kidding. All my friends were upset with me because I went back to the devil and I messed my hair up again. My hair was uneven. Hell, the relaxer didn't even tape. I cut all of my hair off again. This is my second big chop, and this time I was more knowledgeable about what to do. My second big chop was August 2015. I can proudly say that my hair is now the healthiest it has. It has ever been. I don't wear any more sew-ins like I used to. I do everything by the book. I take this as a lesson learned, and I appreciate it so much because now I am so in love with my hair, and I do my own hair from now on. LOL. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all aren't gonna learn. Y'all not gonna learn. Y'all, I don't know how many of these I have to do. How many natural hair horror stories do I have to do until you guys learn? Good thing this was a long time ago, so natural hair horror stories weren't really a thing, but I need y'all to learn from this, okay? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. First things first, you gotta relax it by someone that didn't know what the heck they were doing, okay? But, you know, it's not really too hard to do anyway, so, you know, whatever. But you ended up leaving the relaxer on longer than it should be, causing you to have a bald spot in the back. I mean, relaxers are tricky. You usually get the Just For Me, but you had to get the motions because they were out of the Just For Me. So you ended up getting... So, first of all, you usually get a kiddie perm, okay? Because Just For Me is for kids. So you usually get a kiddie perm. And instead of you getting like a regular motions perm, like regular, you decided to get a super, which is just, I don't know. So anyway, all of that played a part into you having a bald spot in the back, but it's okay. We all been there. Well, maybe not all of us, but I feel you. Then after that whole fiasco, you decided to go to this other girl named Jasmine, not your friend Jazz or the other girl Mimi. You decided to go to a different Jasmine to do your hair, and then you got your sewing done by another Jasmine's high school classmate. I think that's right. Her classmate from high school. You got her to do your sewing, and of course she braided your hair tight because it seems like all these stylists know how to do is braid tight. I'm not understanding. I don't know. It seems like all of these stylists freaking braid tight. So anyway, but the thing that gets me is that you went back. Y'all, we always talk about you guys that get your hair done by a stylist and it ends up ruining your hair. Something goes left, something goes wrong, and then you guys go back. Why do you guys go back? So she ended up relaxing her edges. Let me know if you've ever relaxed your edges, because I heard some people do that, like leave the rest of their hair natural and just like relax their edges. Let me know if that's something you're into. I never did it personally, but let me know if that's something you've done and let us know why you do it. So anyway, she ended up going back to the lady. So after all of that, she ended up cutting her hair off, and now it's growing and she's doing it herself and everything like that. So the story actually has a pretty good ending, but we just gotta stop. I mean, we have to use our voice, we have to speak up, and most importantly, we have to learn our lesson, okay? If they mess up once, don't go back again. Like, it's just like kind of common sense. But I know when we're desperate and we need our hair done and we just like, you know what, whatever, let me just go. No, we need to stop right there, okay? We need to stop right there and don't give in to that, because then you end up suffering even more and you end up emailing me. I mean, these natural hair horror stories are entertaining. We like them, but I would prefer you guys keep your edges. Y'all, girl, I mean, we all been there. Maybe not all of us. I haven't really been there. But still, I feel your pain after all of these horror stories. Like, I feel your pain. But, But yeah, I'm glad that your hair is growing back and it's the healthiest it's ever been. I'm so thankful for that. I'm glad that you are back on this healthy natural hair journey. Hopefully you're still not relaxing your edges, okay? Don't do that. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing your natural hair horror story with me. If you guys have a natural hair horror story that you want me to feature here on my channel, you can definitely email me at sendtotraeh@gmail.com, and hopefully I will feature it soon. So yeah, if you guys are excited about Natural Hair Horror Story Week, definitely give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything, you can leave them below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.
Give me another hour or two, hour with you.